Let me introduce you to the star of today's show, a 1970s Rolls-Royce Phantom, or as I like to call it, the Rusty Roy. When I first saw this beauty, or what was left of her, she was more hunk of metal than luxury automobile. Rust had claimed her fenders, the paint looked like it had been sandblasted by time, and the interior, let's just say it smelled like a mix of wet socks and despair. But I knew there was a story under all that grime, and I was determined to uncover it. Why a Rolls-Royce, you ask? Well, growing up, I always dreamed of driving something that screamed class and elegance. Sure, this one was more of a whisper, and a raspy one at that. But I couldn't resist the challenge. Plus, it was dirt cheap, probably because it was more dirt than car. Step 1. De-rust the beast. Let me tell you, tackling rust on a Rolls-Royce feels like trying to shave a woolly mammoth with a butter knife. Every scrape felt like I was peeling away decades of neglect. But as the metal underneath started to shine, I knew I was onto something special. The engine? Oh, it was a nightmare. Picture this: decades of grime, chewed up wires, and a suspicious pile of nuts that made me wonder if I had a squatter squirrel problem. Replacing parts was like assembling a 10,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, except the pieces were covered in oil and probably cursed. But then, little victories started stacking up. New spark plugs here, a refurbished radiator there, and suddenly, the old girl started showing signs of life. Next came the paint job. I debated for hours. Black, silver, maybe something wild like midnight blue. In the end, I went with champagne gold because, let's face it, nothing says Rolls-Royce quite like a color that screams, I'm fancy, and I know it. Watching the paint go on was like watching an artist bring a blank canvas to life. Every stroke felt like magic, and then the interior. Rolls-Royce isn't just a car, it's a rolling luxury suite. I spared no expense. Soft leather seats, polished walnut trim, and a brand new carpet that I promised to never eat chips on, probably. And then, the moment of truth. I turned the key, half expecting the car to laugh at me. But instead, she roared to life. Okay, maybe it was more of a polite British purr, but still. That sound, it was music to my ears. A symphony of hard work, frustration, and triumph. Driving her for the first time was like stepping into a time machine. The way she floated down the road, smooth, effortless, and full of grace. It was everything I'd imagined and more. People turned their heads as we passed, probably wondering how someone like me could afford a car like this. Little did they know, she cost less than their monthly grocery bill. Plus, a few hundred hours of my life. This restoration wasn't just about bringing a car back to life. It was about proving that even the most neglected things can shine again with a little love and elbow grease. She's more than a car now. She's a story, a memory, and a testament to never giving up on dreams or rust buckets. So what's next? Another car? A bike? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, restoration is more than a hobby. It's a journey, and I can't wait to take you along for the next ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story of rust to rolls. See you in the next one.